And welcome back to Doom Eternal.
And we went back and got the secrets in the last level.
And I
So
found
that's why
out
we're
that
back
going
here
back to
again.
other levels, the lives come back, which is why I have 15 lives now.
Hell yeah. If I remember right, there's a trophy for getting 99 lives.
That's not going to be difficult.
Maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I'm
We
pretty
can
sure
skip
that's a
this
thing.
one. Anything around here? Nope, there's something up ahead.
I offer you, O great powerful one, a sign of truce.
No.
A furry rabbit waifu.
Oh, here we go.
Ah. On the eve of the Black Star, the Dark Ones came from a world beneath our own. Not through ship nor ephemeral vessel, but through the fabric of dimensions. Out of swirling, fiery gates came horned beasts from a timeless realm. First one, then many. Crashing waves of evil swelled from the obsidian forest, the Argentian overlands. The Alorum clans from the eastern mountains fell first to the black hordes of devils, and the city of Telorum was slung under the weight of their charge. We sentinels rose to meet the beast with spear in hand, the might of the holy fleet striking back at the demons. But the dark gates from whence they came gave birth still to even greater hordes. A line of blood was drawn with the fallen of both sides, and the unholy wars began as the time of darkness came upon us. You know, that might be what the next game is about, like the unholy war.
Meh, maybe. Doom guy leading the battle against all this shit.
Yeah, since he's the one who knows the most about these guys.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Let's see. Charge time decreased. Hell yeah. Anything else around here? No.
I know of what you have left behind. Go back to it then. Leave this crusade. You cannot save them. They have asked me for this, and so I give it to them. If you let the priest live, then I will return to you what the demons took from you so long ago. You need only turn back, and it will be yours again. All the pain you carry will be gone.
Nah. Anybody who ever offers that shit is full of shit.
I am wondering if we'll get anything for trying to go back.
No, it's that would be cool. That'd be a nice little Easter egg, but
Yeah, just like it ends a little early, and then you just get a Doom guy playing with Daisy again.
yeah, like kind of like what they did in the Batman Arkham games, where there's always like an option to just leave
Hmm.
or just something like that.
Unlike enemies of the past, we could not contain the demons emerging from the Dark Realm. The weaponry is not conjured from machine steel, but from the essence of their very being. Oop, dropped my water. Uh, there we go. Dark magic not known to us in our many conquests. Had we grown overconfident in our victories, serving to dull our blade as we drank in the glory of our expanding empire? Lost we knew not of how to prevail against this foe. The Maker God stood perplexed, and our engineers and priests scrambled to find the advantage in battle we so desperately needed. Unknown to the enemy, we were pushed to the brink of defeat, and our God stood with us as we worked to find the answer. The Order of the Diag were the first to unlock the mystery of these foul creatures. The priests were able to capture several of the beasts and set about to identify the source of their power. It was then that the essence of the Dark Realm was discovered. Not wholly unlike our own, this power was the life essence that flowed through their twisted form and powered their attacks. It could be harnessed to power our own weapons, giving the Argenta a chance to combat the demons on even footing. The priests believed that with greater knowledge of the essence, we could discover its source and cut it off from the demons to strangle their armies from within, allowing us to regain the advantage we required for victory on the battlefield. The Khan Maker gave blessings to our Majesty and directed the priests to delve deeper into the mysteries of the Scarlet Elixir from the demonic realm. for she sought only to return balance to our universe. Proper
Ah,
assimilation was required as hell stood beyond her influence. After great effort, priests discovered more than they had ever hoped for. They learned of the true nature of demonic energy and how it could strengthen those skilled enough to harness its power. The energy coursing through the malformed bodies of our relentless enemy could be used to end life or to enhance it. The power to heal, to mend, immortality, knowledge, and enlightened faculties beyond our understanding. With the demon's life force in the skilled hands of the sentinel priests, and under the righteous gaze of the Khan Maker, our people would not only rise to victory over the unholy horde that clawed at our walls, we would move to a higher plateau of existence, ushering in a new era of military science and industrial healing. No sentinel would grow sick, no maker would need to suffer the transfiguration that they so feared. All would be risen. None could ever oppose our peaceful ways and threaten our world again. True balance over hell and its legions. Over space and time, in this world and all others, we would dictate order, united with the Makers, we would find peace eternal.
so they just hinted right there the little crack in the armor there. The Makers fear something called the Transfiguration, and if a demon's good at one thing, it's preying on your fears and offering a solution.
Yep. Wait. Life. So that's
Seems like
progress. We need to go the other way.
progress.
Ah, there's Doom Guy again.
Yep.
Also,
With a
notice
fucking
how
halo.
yeah, he has a halo around him.
We'll go on. Read it.
I was looking at it, seeing if it was just a weird cursive script, but it's not.
No, it's some other language entirely.
I bet someone has probably figured it out.
Probably.
See, the Khan Maker demanded a tithe of the essence, and driven by her desire, the priests submitted themselves to her will. The order of the Deeg took the counsel with the king, speaking only of the spoiled land sure to be found through this cleft in its creation, and the opportunity to purge the new invaders from Argent and Nur. We took the war to their cursed land, pressing through the gates of wizardry. There was one among us who seemed to know the true nature of these foul demons. It was the Outlander, the stranger who had come to us from places unknown. He who had survived in the front lines far longer than any sentinel-born prisoner had before. His passion for battle against the vile horde was evident, his lust for the destruction matching our own, though Argent Nerd remained a foreign land to him. His fervor caught the attention of inquisitors of the Sentinel Guard, some whispering of a suspected allegiance he held in secret with the demons. Silencing the critics, King Novik deemed him worthy of the selection. The signifiers brought a commission to our king, and it was decided that he be lifted from the common rabble.
Yeah, he's killing demons real good. You think he's working with the demons to kill them real good? Oh
Yeah,
man,
I mean,
bet
this
you,
is after
yeah.
they found out that they had, like, power, you know. It's like maybe he made a deal with them, and that's why he's able to kill them so readily, so easily. Maybe he struck a deal with them, and he's trying to get on our good side. And
Fucking rogue warlock.
yeah, the king's just like, nah, you're wrong. Bring him
Shut
to
up,
me.
that's dumb. Get
He will help us. Though no arena-born prisoner had ever been granted the honor, the Ninth Sentinels broke tradition and deemed the Outlander worthy of training. A number of disciples grumbled and chafed at the barbarian present in their ranks. But in the war with the demons, all opportunities for even the slightest advantage were to be considered. And as they witnessed the strangers spar with their hall masters, they found him an undying, unrelenting compatriot. This man was an outsider, friend to none, and yet rose each time he was thrown to the dirt of the circle. Battered and bruised, his brow stained with blood, he rose with grim determination for the chance to face his enemies in armed combat once again. Time passed as the stranger was instructed in the codified matrices of the order, or their order, the ancient lessons of battle and brotherhood taught to all sentinels. He could sense the opportunity before him. Soon all of hell would feel his wrath once again. Satisfied that he would not be a detriment to their prowess, the night sentinels granted him his wish as they ventured through the hell gates with the stranger in tow. They knew no rest, fighting in the unnatural elements and training under the blood moon of the night. Of night, the stranger suffered exhaustion, wounds, and sickness, but asked for no aid and was offered none. 3 times the night sentinels ventured into the gates and back. Upon every return, the stranger strode more capable than before. his gait locked in step with the march of the sentinels, a disciplined and now controlled lust for demon blood ever present. The passing of years and innumerous battles with the devils indentured the stranger to Argentia's mightiest warriors, and no longer did they condescend to him as new blood conscripts, for to them he had become a brother in arms, forged in war, an ally, and a weapon.
Gotta love that he literally just fucking soaked in the demonic essence from getting in there and fighting over and over and over and over.
Yeah, just going into hell again and again, and his body just naturally absorbing everything.
Yeah, just adapting to the hellish environment.
Theirs is a hard role to play. But I too have a world to save.
And mine is more important than yours.
No hell energy, and the Argent will cease to flow. I cannot allow this to happen. You will not stand in the way of Erdag's progress. This is how it has always been done. It is not for you to deny us our chance at prosperity.
Funny how you say it's not for us to decide, but it is for you. Oh yeah, you get to decide because it benefits you. Because you're more important. Man, this is a reading heavy episode.
Oh, definitely. So you got 3 dudes there. I don't know if any of them are Doomguy.
Doesn't look like it.
As we warred with the beasts of Argenta society grew, or the Argentic society grew, under the watchful eye of the Makers and through the endless power of the Essence. While our generals were consumed with the unholy war, our culture was marked by the beautiful potion the enemy had provided us, the sweet elixir. It brought us immeasurable capacity and empowered us to reach further into dimensions once thought to be beyond our grasp. Under the direction of our Maker gods, the engineering of our high priest, our weapons blazed and our war machines stormed. The throngs of the populace drank deeply from the well of energy unveiled by the priests, but we of the Night Sentinels took no part in their abundance. Some among us whispered accusations with warnings against this manner of progress, but they were quelled, as it was not our role to dictate the future of our people, only to defend it. Yeah, they were just like, no, don't drink this. It's clearly doing something weird.
Yeah, this maybe don't drink the devil juice. Maybe don't. Everyone was like, shut up, just protect us.
I just shut up, and then the king's just like, if they want to kill themselves, that's them. But we're supposed to protect as many as we can. So we will. We can't stop them from doing this forcibly, so let's just not. There's another one. I assume that's Doomguy. Oh, there's the that key, the blade thing.
Nice.
As the Black Star ascended to its zenith, King Novik sat restless on his throne as the howling darkness began to assemble just beyond the mountain rise to the east. The blight came upon us in droves, flooding forth from the Hellgate with merciless fury. They brought with them a monstrous titan, the Dreadnought, a beast to rival the stature and menace of even the mightiest ancestral. The grotesque giant laid waste to all before him, crushing all in his path. This was a total demonic assault, striking at the heart of Argent Danur as never before. How was it that Behemoth could pass through the demonic gate without warning? We would never know. Though the Night Sentinels believed treason was at play. Yeah, because the con makers made a deal with them.
Yep.
It is something if I ever wind up working on a game, it's something I would love to do. Just have, like that, just the mightiest ancestral, and you have, like, these giant mechs just with stuff going on them from ages past. Like, no one knows that they are pilotable mechs until it comes up in the story, you know?
Yeah.
Just these massive war machines. Like, long since passed, and no one knows how to pilot them or activate them.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Hell yeah. See, caught off guard, the Sentinels scrambled late in defiance of the Titan and his horde. and with his coming, the holy city of Taras Nabad. See, Davin Surat, no, nothing backwards. Is prepared for judgment. With the onslaught of the demons massed in sprawling shadow of the abhorrent fiend, the city shook to its foundation. None were spared, save those that fled north. The vile swarm ransacked our temples and palaces, burning our towers and feasting on the souls of our clergy. Their clergy?
Clergy.
Clergy. Yet the Night Sentinels rallied and held fast against the demons, though they were pushed back and corralled at the blood arena. As the dark of night descended, their swords remained potent and shred the enemy multitude with abandon. Amidst the unyielding ranks of the sentinels, when all their apprentices had fallen in battle, stood the Outlander. Rip and tear, he roared. Ferocious in battle, the remaining conscripts of the arena stood in awe as they witnessed the beast who had once raged within their very cells, now armored alongside the shoulders with his sentinel brethren. He had risen where none other had before, a true-born sentinel fighter, the very best among them. But though the swarm fell before their assault, the Titan remained invincible, for none could tame the behemoth alone. In the hours before dawn, the Night Sentinels weathered the relentless assault. The Outlander held his ground at the foot of the great wall in the northern bend of the castle. Seeing his unending vigor, Samur, Chancellor to the Mother God, hurried the Outlander away under veil of secrecy, and for reason unknown, submitted him to a rite untold. This was heresy, for Samur received no consent from the Khan Maker, nor did he receive her counsel. In the Chapel of Purity, the Outlander submitted himself to the divinity machine. There Samur Maker, the seraphim known to us only as the aid to the Mother God, blessed the Outlander with fierce speed and power to match his will. It was a method by which this transfusion took place that was most uncertain to us, for we were of the knowledge that the Maker device bestowed unto the Argenta so many generations ago was to be used by the priests only to find the impurity among us. How could it be that the device that was meant to cull the sentinel breed of its contaminants could then be used to purify the Outlander's body and give rise to the one who would lead us into battle henceforth? What rose from the holy coffin on that fateful day was not the impure abomination the Covenant warned us of. The hero within would come to be known only as the Great Slayer, the Time Walker, the warrior Khan whose fire sword would blaze forth a path. It blazed forth a pair for the just and cut through the demonic horde with a vengeance that only a god king could summon. He rose unbroken by the ritual, his eyes burning with maker magic. He took the crucible in his hand, and wraith fire leapt forth from the blade, as only it will when held by a true sentinel warrior king. In our darkest hour, the Slayer had been chosen, defying tradition, our most sacred laws, and the will of the great Khan herself. A stranger to our lands had been blessed with celestial might. You just imagine that. You're a priest deciding, oh, okay, this guy has to be like working with them, so we're gonna just cleanse him and reveal the demon he truly is. And turns out, oh no, oh, we fucked up. He is a god.
And the energy
The hell?
continues to flow. It is your people's survival against mine.
You pressing a button?
Nope. Degra. Before and after. See, Degrav remains the most powerful of the Hell Priests among the people of Argentinur, frequently visiting his ancient homeworld to lord over the populace. What a dick. Arrogant and pompous, Grav calls for the blood sport in the arena to entertain the fallen citizens of Sentinel Prime. Since the demonic invasion of Earth began, he has operated on the planet's surface along with his fellow Hell Priests to direct Hell's forces, but after the deaths of Deeg Nilox and Deeg Renak, he has fled to the safety of the arena. It was Deeg Grav who facilitated the torment and eventual betrayal of the Sentinel Commander Valen, taking the keys to the Sepulchre of Elements and opening the Vault of Sleeping Wraiths. The ancient creatures were abducted, transported to Hell, and tortured to siphon away their power. He used the heart of Valen's son to animate the icon of Sin, a titan still spoken of in legend throughout Argentinur.
Yep, dude's definitely a dick. Alright.
Oh, they have the writing of this. Oh! These dudes.
Yep, this is the arena, remember? Oh, that's what you're hearing. You're hearing fucking energy dudes going wheesh, wheesh, wheesh.
Fast travel, we're at the end.
This episode has been nothing but reading.
Oh!
Oh, that's what you're going to fight. That's cool.
In the years following the end of the Golden Age, competing factions of Argent and Nur turned against one another. An insidious influence has set itself upon the Sentinel people, corrupting its once held sacred traditions. The Colosseum, once a place of honorable combat where prisoners of Argento were tested for the right to fight in the front lines of their army, has since become a place of blood sport. In violation of Sentinel law, the priests have encaged a demon there, a merciless executioner used to enact judgment of their own decree. The gladiator, wielding an accursed shield which entombs the tormented soul of his undying master, remains undefeated in battle, infamous for the many lives it has claimed. Alright, so we're gonna fight that next one. Adios.
See you later.